What's up, guys? Spenny. They just discovered a sniper's nest outside of the airport where President Trump lands in Palm Beach this last weekend. Why would you set up a sniper nest right there, except for, well, you know it. We've seen too many bullets fly past President Trump's head. I, for one, am really tired of having to watch that happen. Whether it happened live during Butler or whether it was supposed to happen on a golf course with another sniper nest. You know, that guy, Ryan Routh, was trying to get Ukrainian Stinger missiles, American Stinger missiles, from Ukraine to shoot Trump's plane out of the sky. That was his whole goal. The sniper thing was a last resort operation. There are so many forces out here that are trying to harm President Trump's life, and it's become really fraught. It's happening in spite of the fact that we know he is the single most targeted man on earth, and it's happening in places where you'd least expect. I don't mean to make a really huge issue out of this, but this moment was critical. This is President Trump walking into the United Nations, a building that we own in the heart of Manhattan. He's using the escalator with his wife, and as soon as they step on the escalator, it stops and gets turned off. The goal here, of course, would be to have President Trump fall over, maybe hit his face on the sharp teeth of the escalator, maybe knock over his wife, Melania, that's in front of him. Perhaps he would hurt himself in doing this. Elevator teeth are sharp. You'll notice, by the way, that the elevator next to them, the escalator next to them, keeps working. Somebody shut this off. And by the way, they bragged about it. Here, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. This is commentary from UN staff. To mark Trump's arrival, staff members have joked that they may turn off the escalators. Oh, wow. And tell him that they ran out of money, so he has to walk up the stairs. They also sabotaged his teleprompter. Secret Service is looking into this. Hopefully we just disband the United Nations. U.S. Attorney Jeanine Pirro announced a woman traveling from New York to D.C. was arrested plotting to assassinate President Trump. Goodness gracious. Threatening the life of the president is one of the most serious crimes and be met with swift, unwavering prosecution. Make no mistake, justice will be served. Man arrested for pointing laser pointer at Marine One helicopter carrying President Trump near the White House. Suspect allegedly told authorities, "I should apologize to Donald Trump," after being restrained and handcuffed. A man was arrested on federal criminal charges in Washington, D.C. as he aimed a red laser pointer at Marine One as it flew overhead, carrying President Trump. Jacob Samuel Winkler has been charged with aiming the beam of laser at the aircraft, a felony that carries a maximum sentence of 5 years in prison. Secret Service officer was on patrol on Saturday near the White House, securing the presidential helicopter's flight path when he spotted this individual who was shirtless, talking to himself loudly, and then he pointed a laser at the president's helicopter. These are very sophisticated helicopters. If, a laser's being pointed at it, do they fire back? Are there munitions? You know there are. Are there evasive maneuvers that get taken place that put the Trump's life more in jeopardy? I mean, obviously, helicopters can be quite dangerous. NBC reports that a man was arrested near the White House pointing a laser pointer at the president. A man was also arrested for attempting to scale the White House fence. This individual. Extraordinary photo captured the moment when a protester wearing reflective blue-tinted glasses and a blazer and a tie was escorted by the agents after jumping the White House fence and making it onto the property. He was placed in handcuffs and let off the ground. Wild. What is going on? I guess there's crazy people everywhere. This guy's better dressed than most. Look at how shiny his shoes are. Colombia's president muses about getting rid of Trump in menacing interview as drug feud intensifies. Oh, okay. So he's snapping his finger saying, we have to get rid of Trump. I wonder what they mean, ladies and gentlemen. And now the breaking news. A man has plowed into security gate outside of the White House, causing total lockdown in the president's mansion. The unidentified driver rammed into the barricades of the White House about 10:30 p.m. This happened last night. He was immediately arrested by the officers from the Secret Service Uniform Division. Investigators searched the car, deemed it to be safe, Secret Service officials said in the statement. Donald Trump was inside of the White House at the time of the crash. Authorities have not yet released the suspect's identity or motivation. Obviously, it's very, very hard to crash, and you have to be doing this on purpose. You can see that they ran over multiple security barriers here. The road leading to the gate will remain closed until police tow away the sedan. This is wildly dangerous. There are people around the White House at all times. The incident is just the latest in White House breach. A gunman was shot by Secret Service members after being spotted with a firearm outside of the White House. The armed man from Indiana parked his vehicle at the same gate that this car slammed into and walked around the streets with a gun. Secret Service agents revealed that the shooter held a dark secret. He'd been suicidal before making the journey. President Trump was at his Mar-a-Lago home when that ordeal took place, but he was there when the car slammed into the White House just moments ago. Look at this. Car crashed into security at the Secret Service entrance of 17th and E. The driver is under arrest. This is clearly a direct attack on the White House. You can see here, there is no mistaking the do not enter signs. There is no mistaking these official barriers. And they actually plowed through one of the barriers and destroyed barriers and everything but the rat trap right there. Okay, classic DC. Look at that. The area is now on lockdown. Car rams. 10:30 p.m., an individual drove a vehicle into the Secret Service gate located at the White House. The individual was arrested. The vehicle was safe. The investigation is ongoing. It is harrowing times, man. Things have gone crazy. Driver was arrested after crashing car at a security gate at the White House. Unidentified driver. This is just yards away from the residence itself. Goodness. And just one day ago, a U.S. Marshal was shot when illegal immigrants rammed into their vehicles. We have unleashed something very dark in this country, man. It's a terrifying time. We've unleashed something wild. People are living in a bizarro world. You should never resort to violence, but we're seeing it a lot. Pray for the president. Pray that they're safe. And keep your head on a swivel. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.